Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They're setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to him. Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Leaves it with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. He's looking to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to.
Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Palo Alto. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Rambles into the end zone for a touchdown.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Trying to surge it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads it left. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to...
Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and they no doubt about it. This one's over.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. They're going to run it into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's going to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.